Hi everyone, this is Brooke Baker, Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne. Today I'm going to be putting together a short video on the close table, the Trifecta close for the Wise and Kronbach nations. These are a tool that you can look back on just on how to do that portion of the party. It's a super important part, I might say the most important part of the party, to make sure that you're asking each person about their order to host a party and asking them about the business. So I'm going to run through that here and just kind of the big key parts for me. Make sure you have a closed table. It's super important. You want to direct people there. Tell everyone when you finish up, gosh, I'm going to run to the bathroom. We're going to close out right over here at this table. If you come back from the bathroom, and I usually say, does anyone need to get out of here quickly? I'm happy to help you first. If not, I go over and ask them kind of what they're looking at. If they start asking questions, make sure you're directing them over to the closed table. Say, gosh, let's go take a look at that over here and I can help you with that question. We have an awesome guide on our script. So these last bullet points at the end are what I'm going to be going over. The first one says to go over client card, take order, and help to get the best deal with ASVP or a minimum order of $150. So when they come over, excuse me, I take a look at their client card, make sure they filled that out. And then they've likely brought an order form. I always look through, I complete the order. A lot of times as I'm tallying it up, doing it on my calculator, I'll actually say then, gosh, I don't remember, did you take an envelope or not? A great way to get the best deal is by hosting a presentation. What do you think? Would you want to host a few friends? So I usually ask that while I'm tallying it up. But you need to ask at some point during the checkout table whether they've taken an envelope or not, and I'll talk on that more in just a moment. But after you've tallied it up, see where they're at. You want to make sure they're at a minimum of $150, and you want to be pointing them towards our special value packs. So the special value packs are the best deal that you can get. You get the 40% off and you get a free product. It's an amazing deal. So if they have a couple of skincare products, I'll say, do you know that if you get the full set, you get all these products and you get 40% off and a free gift? They may not know that. Likewise with the nutrition. Make sure that you're pointing out, which products they could get. The Genius pads are a $98 value. That's awesome. But you want to make sure they're at least at $150. Or at $250. So if they're at $100, point out, gosh, for $50 more, you're going to be able to, it's $29, but you'll get $30 off and you get free shipping. You'll also get a free gift on your next reorder within the next, if it's by the end of, I'm in January now, I'd say by the end of March. So I always tell them that as well. If they're at 200, you want to make sure, or, even 180, say, gosh, did you know if you got another $70, so you're looking at $50 to get to $250, $70 worth of product, you're going to get 20% off that, and then you get to choose a product on this free gift list. So you want to constantly be referring them back to that $150 and those $250 price points. After you've kind of tallied the order, if you have not asked them about the party while you're tallying the order, make sure that you're asking them again about hosting a party. And it doesn't matter if they took an envelope or not, whether they gambled or not, whether they handed it right back. I usually say, gosh, I can't remember. Did you take an envelope? You would be so much fun with a couple of friends. What do you think? Could you get a few friends together? I'll give you this free product. One thing on that, if there was a gift, an item that they didn't get on their wish list that's right at that like $40, $35, or $40 price point, offer that product as their free gift. Say, I know you really wanted this and you didn't get it. What do you think? If you host a few friends, I'll give you this product for free. So make sure that you're asking. That's so important in this business. The answer does not matter, but the ask is all that matters. If you don't ask, you're taking an automatic no. So ask them again. I can't tell you how many people, sometimes don't actually understand the envelope game or they're not quite sure what's going on. So, they hand it back or whatnot. But when you ask them again, they'll be like, you know what? I think I could get a couple of friends together. I could do that. I usually tell people I'm booking within the next 2 weeks. I find that really we have the best success when it's 2 weeks out because your friends know what they're doing. You've recently been to a party, you're getting your products, you're starting to use them. You'll get products quicker. So I usually encourage people to book within the next 2 weeks, and I'll tell them, make sure you have your calendar there, that you're bringing it with them, and give them a couple of dates. Say, would a weekend or a weeknight work better? Ask them that. And then say, okay, I have, for January, say, gosh, I have Sunday the 21st, or I could do Saturday the 27th. Would one of those work for you? So make sure that you're asking them to book a party. That's so important. And then here's where the magic happens in the business ask. I ask pretty much everyone to take a look at the business unless, I thought they were a terrible negative person. But even then, I've heard stories of the negative Nancy becoming your ace. So ask everyone and find a genuine way to compliment them. That's so important. I'd say, gosh, Mary, you are so fun and outgoing. You would be awesome at what I do. Have you ever considered doing something like this? And then stop and wait and see what they say. Regardless of the objection, I use that feel, felt, found. She say, oh, I'm just so shy. I just could never do anything like this. And I say, I know how you feel. I felt the exact same way. What I found is this is really just a relationship building business. And it's just getting to know people one-on-one. And you were super friendly tonight. She might say, a lot of times I hear, I don't do sales. And gosh, I say, that's so funny because I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. I've never considered myself a salesperson. I really just consider myself a relationship builder, and I just help people. I educate people on what the products are that are out there, what the business opportunity is, and if it's for them, great. If not, it's okay too. So say, if I texted you a call, if they're having some objections, I say, if I texted you a call, would you listen to it? And a lot of times they'll say yes and say, awesome. I'd love to just get together to hear your thoughts on that after you listen to it. Could we grab coffee, a couple of days out? And I'd love to hear what you think. So, get that date on the calendar as well. It's much harder to follow up after you've left the party to get that date on the calendar. But be authentic, have fun, be yourself. But genuinely, put the person first. If you make this about people and not the numbers, it's not hard. So even with the products, when you're looking through the products on their order form, if you see that they're have the protein but not the fiber, tell them, gosh, the fiber is a great complement to this product. Would you like to add it onto your order? And tell them why. Any of the skincare, say, gosh, the cellular renewal mask is a great complement to this product. Would you like to add it to your order? You can ask them too when they sit down what their biggest needs are. They'll say that on their client card. When they are checking out another thing, make sure that they have their email and their birth date. Those two are very important to sign them up for preferred clients. But this is about people. It's about having fun. The last thing you want to do is make sure you talk to the consultant, the hostess, about becoming a consultant. Don't just sign her up to get her the discount. Our preferred client option, if someone is actually just buying products, the preferred client option now is the very best way to go. But make sure you're painting the picture, painting the vision for the hostess of what this business could mean to them. At the end, I'd say, gosh, Sally, you know what? You had 800 in sales at this party. That's awesome. You're almost in qual for the first level of management. We booked out 3 parties, and, Erica is interested in the business. You could have a business builder. Would you be open to just hearing more about how this might be a fit for your life? So paint that picture. You want to get the orders in quickly, and tell that too. You say, I don't want to delay these orders. If you don't have time to talk that night, say, can we talk on this tomorrow more in detail, and find out, if she's interested in really, taking that next step and joining you in this business, because our hostesses are our most likely next business partners. So make sure you're offering that to them. And you want to make sure you either meet with them or plug them into an event 1 to 2 days after that party. So I hope that helps with the trifecta close. Make sure you're pointing them towards the right products, getting them to that 150 or 250 and pointing them towards the ASVPs. Make sure you're asking everyone about hosting a little get-together. Make sure they know, if it's a big party that they were at, that the average size is 2 to 5 people. It's just you and a couple of friends around your kitchen table. And then 3, that you're genuinely, authentically complimenting people and telling them how they might be a great fit for this business. So good luck to you all. You all can do this. I believe in each and every one of you. And I can't wait to see you all have some killer parties and chase after your dreams big time. Love you guys.